Underway with the opening 4-year-old mare's Maiden. The 8 runners on their way towards the first of 14 fences. Get On My Love is one of the first to show with Veloce A Bella. As they go out over fence number 1, Miss Master is the overall back marker. But it's Veloce A Bella who emerges from the first fence with the narrow advantage. It's a lead of just half a length from Get On My Love, and She Was the One. It's a very steady tempo that's being set in these early stages. I'm Feeling It and Bonnie Queen with Pink Panther. Afwan Habibi is towards the rear end of the field in company with Miss Master. So they take the second fence behind the trees. They come back into view. Veloce A Bella, the black jacket with the orange seam, has the narrow advantage over Get On My Love and yellow and green colours on the inside. About to turn left-handed climb on their way towards fence number 3. She Was the One races in third from Pink Panther in the 4th position as they close in on this third fence. And as they do, big jump by Veloce Bella. Get On My Love in contrast, putting quite a slow leap over the third fence, lost a number of positions as a result. They now take the climb towards the home straight. Miss Master is the overall back marker. Afwan Habibti is in the 7th position. So as the runners close in on fence number 4, this will be the last in a circuit's time. And it is Veloce A Bella, who's one of 7 newcomers in the lineup. She's the mount of Joey Dunn for the Paul Pierce stable, that combination in double winning form at Duro last week. And they've just been headed by Bonnie Queen, who comes through in the purple and yellow colour. So new leader as they pass the post with the opening 4 fences under their belt. It's Bonnie Queen with the advantage over Veloce Bella in second. Third position for She Was the One. This one with the red jacket and yellow sleeves has got On My Love on the inside in those yellow and green colours as they continue on this good run before they get to fence number 5. I'm Feeling It is posted wide in the hands of Bertie Finn, black jacket with the green cap. Afwan Habibti is last but one towards the rear of the field, and the back marker is still Miss Master for Stephen Connor and Stuart Crawford combination that were among the winners at Portrush yesterday. So closing in on fence number 5 with the opening circuit almost under their belt, Veloce A Bella on the inside. Good jump came from She Was the One. Comes now to take a share of the advantage. Bonnie Queen, after a slow leap, drops into the 3rd position. Has got on the inside Get On My Love. Afwan Habibti's moved forward a position. Pink Panther is on the outside of this one. I'm Feeling It in the last but one. Pink Panther took a slight chance head over that 6th obstacle. Miss Master is still the overall back marker. So very tightly grouped are the 8 runners. They head on their way towards fence number 7. It'll mark the halfway point in this opening 4-year-old mare's Maiden. Veloce A Bella, She Was the One, and Bonnie Queen. They'll take off with little separating the trio as they go out over it. And as they re-emerge back into view, it's Bonnie Queen who leads once again. She surrendered the advantage when they jumped the 5th, but as they climb towards the 8th, she's back in front within a length and a half of an advantage over the second running She Was the One. That's a position she disputes with Veloce A Bella. Pink Panther, after a 6th fence mistake, is into 4th position with I'm Feeling It. Piney's Get On My Love has surrendered a couple of positions in the last quarter of a mile. Good jump by Bonnie Queen as they went out over fence number 8. Afwan Habibti is in the 7th position, and Miss Master in those pale blue colours has never left the rear of the field. So they're about to make the right-handed bend, which will take them into the home straight, with just over a mile left to go in this opening Goffs Punchestown sale 4-year-old mare's Maiden, and it is Bonnie Queen who has the advantage. Heading on their way towards the fence, which is 6 from the finish. Veloce Bella and She Was the One give chase in second and third. Veloce Bella got particularly low out over that fence. Brushed her way through the top of it, hasn't lost too much momentum as a result. Pink Panther is behind these in the red cap. I'm Feeling It and Get On My Love are next. Afwan Habibti being joined now at the rear of the field by Miss Master. So very tightly grouped heading out on the final mile in our opener. All 8 still holding claims. And Bonnie Queen, taken wide by James Murray as they're about to continue this descent on their way towards the next fence, which is 5 from the finish when they get to it. Veloce Bell on the inside. She was the one just behind these. Pink Panthera looms now as a big danger in black and red colours. Get On My Love is behind these. F1 Habibti, I'm Feeling It, and Miss Master. So out over the 5th last fence they go. And coming under pressure is Bonnie Queen, and is quickly dropped to the rear of the field, now just being headed by Miss Master, as Veloce Bella leads them on their way towards the 4th last, with Pink Panther on the inside. She was the one. Get On My Love is behind these. I'm Feeling It is making a forward move. This one now through into 4th position as Get On My Love comes under pressure. F1 Habibti, another one that's being ridden along with Miss Master. Bonnie Queen is the back marker. But it's Veloce Bella who's going to lead them on their way towards the 3rd last. She was the one who's the one with the previous experience, ran at Boris House a couple of weeks ago, is on the outside as a big danger. I'm Feeling It is just behind these as they come away from it. F1 Habibti is next with Get On My Love. Pink Panther has come under pressure, hasn't been able to pick up. She's about to be passed by Miss Master on the inside. Bonnie Queen's the one that's dropped out, but Veloce Bella and Joey Dunn is on the inside as they climb towards the 2nd last. She was the one, and I'm Feeling It. Looked at 2 dangers in 2nd and 3rd. Miss Masters through into 4th. They're being followed by F1 Habibti. Behind these, Get On My Love, and after these, towards the back end of the field, Bonnie Queen's the last one still going. So taking the climb into the home straight, one more left to be jumped. Veloce Bella and the black and orange on the right. She was the one on the left with the yellow sleeves. Miss Master stays on the blue colours for Stephen Connor. 3 hold claims as they head on their way towards the final fence. She was the one with Miss Master who lands with the advantage. Perfectly delivered under patient tactics from Stephen Connor. This Stephen Connor-Stuart Crawford combination were among the winners at Portrush yesterday. They take the Oldcastle opener. Miss Master on debut wins the 4-year-old Mare's Maiden. She was the one second. Long-time leader Veloce Bella was in 3rd. And last of 4 finishers across the line was I'm Feeling It, as Get On My Love, F1 Habibti, Pink Panther and Bonnie Queen all pulled up before the last.